an option team, but they certainly run option sets with Martinez. They do a lot of that. Does it help in the fact that you get ready for an Air Force every year, even Texas State with that pistol type thing? Does that, again, you're not going to see all option, but does it help at least as far as that aspect goes that you've seen that before? Maybe not with that type of athletic personnel, but does that help a little bit that you prepare for things similar to that?
Well, they do run options,
right?
So, yeah, and the fact that we prepare for it, with Air Force we had to against Texas State, some of that should help us.
Right. Personnel-wise, I mean, look, they're 9th in the country. We know they've got good personnel, but what stands out does Martinez himself stand out with his speed, or I know they've got some good running. They always have good running backs. They're physical up front. Is it all that? What really, when you looked at film already, what has stood out about Nebraska to you?
It's that the size of the kids, the athleticism, and the speed, and that's just it is what it is.
Yeah. So, I was talking to Alex a little bit, and even Dave mentioned about in the secondary about maybe tighten some things up, especially like late in that game. And again, a lot of times it depends on the scenario. If a team has to go 89 yards in a minute, you're not going to, be silly and stuff. But do things, I guess, with lack of better term, just need to tighten up in the secondary a little bit overall with this defense?
Communication would be very beneficial in that aspect. Should not have had one bit of trouble getting lined up, and it seems like we did. And with that being said, if people watch the game, we're in a 4-man rush the series before, and we got a ball thrown over our head. You go a couple series before that, and we're in our base defense, and we get a ball thrown over our head. I don't know. You want to rush 3 and drop 8 and try and keep the ball in front of you, or you want to rush 4 and take a chance of getting the ball chucked over your head? Awful tough during that point in time for anybody to figure out what the correct call is. Plus, we had a 3-man rush early in the game and get a sack out of it. You're trying to protect your lead, and you're trying to, make sure. I could have changed some calls, maybe gone to some more 2-man type stuff to tighten some of those things up. Didn't know I was going to need to.
Sure.
It's easy to look back and.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. As far as coaching go, Marty, every game's big. Every opportunity you get to go out on that field is a big opportunity. But Nebraska coming in the regionally close and 9th-ranked team in the country. From a coaching standpoint, is there more hype? I mean, either friends, family coming up to you asking about it, or from a coaching standpoint?
For everybody else, there is for us. It's the same preparation that you have for every single game. Is the magnitude of playing a top-ranked team in the country. There, of course, but we've done that before. But your preparation, our preparation is so consistent that part doesn't change. So for us, it's getting ready for another game. I don't care who it is. We got to figure out a way to try and win the football game, and that's all we're doing.
Right. You've gotten a lot of production from your front four as far as tackles for loss and sacks. As far as that aspect goes, right now, Marty, are you pleased where things are standing right there with those guys?
I am. After that first game, I think we've done a good job of understanding our run fits and where we need to be, and we're playing with a couple young guys and some of that stuff, and it's progressing each week. That stuff's better, and to be right now looking at them, I feel really good about them. We just got to secure. We got to be consistent. If we want to be a good football team, we have to be consistently doing the things that we did in the second game of the season. And and they're capable of it. So it's our job to get them to that where they're consistently doing what they're capable of.
Gotcha. Sounds great, Marty.